Okay, everyone, now we're ready. We're going to start this Reshape forum. It's a very exciting moment. So please come take your seat if you haven't yet. We'll be presenting our moderator, who is an architect and researcher, master degree in advanced architecture from IAAC, and a Fab Academy diploma from Fab Lab Barcelona, founder of Noumena and Fab Lab Frosinone. I hope I said that correctly, an expert in computational design and digital fabrication. He teaches at international events and carries out research at the lab. Please, a warm welcome for Aldo Sollazzo.
Thank you. Thank you. So, welcome to Reshape. That's the 4th edition of this ambitious program. It's a pleasure for me to be here and have the opportunity to speak to all of you. If we can, okay, if I can probably move this one. Yeah. So, my name is Aldo Sollazzo, and I'm the director of Noumena, a tech company based in Barcelona, operating in the sectors of wearable, robotics, and additive manufacturing. I want to explain you what is Reshape, but I would like to start talking about protopias. Some people claim that imagining the future in the next 100 years is technically impossible. That makes us future blind. We cannot predict, we cannot see the future. But the alternative is to embrace the future and its becoming. The future we are aimed as is the product of a process, a becoming, that we can see right now. Protopia is a state of becoming, rather than a destination. So what we want to explore and what we want to trigger is protopias with the project of Reshape. So states of becoming. But what is happening right now? What is happening nowadays in our industries? The values, the market values of 3D printing is going to be $22 billion in 2022. Right now it's $7 billion. So we are facing a big market that is changing and it's going to grow exponentially. A market that is connected to technologies. But as Cedric Price says, technology is the answer, but which was the question? Why technology? The industry of textiles, the one that we want to speak about here, is projected to drop more than 22 million tons of microfibers, so plastics, in our ocean by 2050. And what can we do with technology for our habitats? What can we do to shift this paradigm and somehow change the model of production, the model of consumption, integrating new solutions in our market that are triggered, that are inspired by new and novel technologies. So we have to face a shift of a paradigm, and that's the right slide. So we want to change and shift this model of paradigm. And in order to do that, we are using a platform. We are using an instrument, a tool. And for us, this instrument is Reshape. So Reshape is exploring how to introduce, how to connect, how to bridge innovation, innovators with the market industry. And we want to understand which are the operations that we need to trigger in order to complete this paradigm, to activate this new process. During 4 years, we've been leading and working in order to activate these formulas. And we've been launching 4 different calls, all the time focusing on specific topics, for specific challenges that we see that are really connected to technologies and market opportunities. So in order to do that, we have a big cluster, an ecosystem of industrial partners, institutions, research centers that work with us, that collaborate with us, in order to activate this program, in order to give opportunities to emerging talents to apply their knowledge, apply their skills. And for us, this is what we do in Reshape, and this is what we do with our partners of Industry and Infira. And we are very glad to be here with our industrial partner of Luxottica, WASP, of Adidas, and our research institutes of Motherfad, IED, the IAC, and a private company like Ecologic Studios, and our partner from the media, like Future 404. So speaking a little bit about numbers, but just very quickly, I want to explain you which is the size of this operation. So we collected more than 100 applications. We have people coming from different countries in the world. Here you can see all the different countries. We have Spain, UK, we have New York, Japan, Texas, Turkey, Egypt, Mexico. So, I mean, we have a long, long cluster and collection of people representing talents that are here with us. They are explaining to us what is innovation and how they understand the new process of innovation. The category that we launched in this operation, in this competition, were two: product and wearable design. But mostly, speaking about what we saw so far in Reshape, Reshape represents a moment of increasing maturity in this edition for designers to digitally understand, control, translate fabrication process into new hybrid aesthetics, merging textile, the digital, and traditions that are merging now in one unique language, in one new language. We are in the digital, and we are also producing here in Reshape, and we are representing here in Reshape, a novel sense of digital confidence that allow us to explore new patterns. As well, we are able to formulate new dynamic geometries that respond and adapt to dynamic forces. We also produce sustainable solutions, introducing organisms that are alive and generate new garments. We want to propose and present also new techniques that negotiate with the biological process and produce patterns and ornamentations. We also want to explore new associations between the body and living organism. We are talking not only about textiles, but we are also talking about solutions and strategies to manipulate our environments, activating and creating new habitats for humans. We are talking about engineering materials to augment our body capabilities in order to allow us to survive in hostile environments. And as well, we want to speculate what's going to be our role and if there's going to be still a place for us in the future in this planet. So, that said, going back to the first slide, sorry, don't look at the screen. But going back at the first slide, I would like to launch officially our panels. Those are moments of discussion. We decided to split these panels into around 3 different topics: implementing, projecting, and also operating. So we would like to understand with our partners that are part of this ecosystem how to make this change possible, how to manipulate our future, how to create this protopia. So please help me welcome the first speaker from our first panel. There is one of operating, and Alessandro Manetti from IED, Barcelona.